Hi guys, so I'm going to go over how to do your worksheet that I've attached. It's a little bit different because you have to change the color of the words because I can't really have you circle or underline things on the computer because you can't write on it. So the first sentence of the directions says change the nouns in each sentence to red. So if I thought Jordan in number 1 was a noun, I would change the color to red. So I came up to the A, clicked on it, and then clicked red. The next sentence says change the verbs to blue. So if I thought likes was a verb, I would change it to blue. And then it says change the adjectives to purple. So if I thought silly was an adjective, I would highlight it by clicking on it. Let's see. So if I click on it twice, it highlights it. Then I come up here to the A, and I want to change it to purple for adjectives. Okay, then it says, then go back and underline the subject part of the sentence. So if I thought Jordan was the subject, I would highlight Jordan and then click the little U up here. See the U, and it has a little line under it for underline. There. And it says, remember, the subject is who or what the sentence is about, and the predicate contains a verb and tells us what the subject is doing. Okay, if I did something like I deleted something that I wasn't supposed to, I can go up here to this little undo button under the blue paper, and it's the arrow that goes that way. Well, that way. Sorry. And I can click that, and it'll undo whatever the last thing that I did, or whatever the last thing I did was. Okay, and then down here, it says make a sentence that contains nouns, a verb, and adjectives, and mark them. Sorry, let me change that. Mark them as you did 1 through 5. So you can write a sentence about whatever you want. It can be any sentence, and then just make sure that you change the nouns red to red, change the verbs to blue, change the adjectives to purple, and then underline the subject in the sentence. And then you can check your answers down here. So it says number 1 has 2 nouns, 1 verb, and 2 adjectives. So if my sentence has 3 adjectives, 4 nouns, and 2 verbs, do you think that's right? Probably not. So I should probably make some changes before I turn it in, right? Because I want to make sure I'm checking my work and doing my best. So I know that number 1 has 2 nouns. So it will have 2 words that are red. It has 1 verb, so it will have 1 word that is blue, and 2 adjectives, so we'll have 2 words that are purple. Okay, so I'm going to do that with every single one of them because it tells me how many adjectives, verbs, and nouns are in every single one. Oh, and then number 6, make sure you change the adjectives to purple, the nouns to blue, the nouns to red, and the verbs to purple. No, blue. And underline the subject part of the sentence. Okay, so there's lots of hints on this page. There's lots of hints in the videos that I just did, so make sure you're doing your absolute best on this, checking your work, taking your time, all of that, because I know that we can do better than we did the first time we did something like this.